The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Texas. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Shotgun and inside handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like...
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, tie, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. change the pre-snap look now. First play looking to throw it. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down and more. He's still running. QB breaking away. Inside the 20. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bama.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. In the clear at the 25. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he
looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Wide open downfield. Here he goes. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening them. Longhorns hustle to the line and run the hurry up. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wing.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Man, how about that? It's not every day you see a pick on a 2-point try. And how about the attempt on running this thing back? It's essentially a free play to put 2 points on the board, so give it a shot and see if they can catch it.
Texas. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Out of the shotgun, he heaves it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Henderson. Looking to scramble. Breaks an open space. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's a deep shot to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. In the last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Oh, he makes the catch! And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. Way too much speed in that play.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there and moving away. Texas. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
To throw, it's Henderson. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Takes the handoff again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. It's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a few more plays before the quarter expires. Third down, out of the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Back to throw. It's Henderson. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Short throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense. They'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. First down, looking for more now. He's stopping out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And the back now goes in motion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking downfield near the end zone. Nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Back to pass. It's Henderson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his target, and it's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Great pass. The catch is made. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. To throw, it's Henderson. Looking for his back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. The clock is still running. I have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. The back's got it. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Out of the RPO. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion with the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now to 40.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Slides with a quick throw. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He escapes the pocket. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Defense does a good job of taking away the short routes and anything that might be close to the first down marker. The problem is they didn't account for the quarterback's legs. He pulls it down and picks up a first down.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and sack him with the tackle inside the 10.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call.
Now, you got to give the defense some credit on this one. They came out in dime with 6 defensive backs on the field to try to lock down all these playmakers with that much speed on the field. They were quick to jump on the quarterback when he decided to take it himself. Good play there by the D to set up this 4th down.
And that one straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. scanning the field. It's Henderson. On the move now. Look out, room to run here.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Past the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Important second down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Gets made on the outback. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Alabama now operating in the red zone. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Henderson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Touchdown. Tie. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas, 32.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. Offense takes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. 6-yard gain sets up a third and 4.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And it's caught. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
That's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's bringing it back. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. A quick juke to get free. Touchdown! Bama! Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. And the offense trots back out on the field again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. The shotgun handoff here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And now the running back's got it again. Got the first down and still motoring. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
To throw, it's Henderson. Moves out of the pocket. He gets loose. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense really clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackle right there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pass caught. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done so.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defensive penalty makes it 2nd and 9 now for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with this quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked in multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Throwing for his running back. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Chewing clock with the running game. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The 2-point try is successful. Down to a single-digit lead now, 9-point game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Dropping back, it's Henderson. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Going to try to use his legs here.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game.